More and more people practice yoga. In fact, 10% of Americans practice today. That's 30 million people. But why do we practice yoga? For the last 10 years, I have been teaching yoga out of the largest yoga center in America. And I ask people, what has changed for you? The answers I get are, I feel happier. I am more centered. I don't get sick as much as I used to. Yoga tells us that throughout life, we collect traumatic experiences. When I was 4 years old, I dropped my ice cream cone in the sandbox, and I held that in my heart chakra. When I was 9 years old, the school bully pushed me and took the ball away from me. When I was 16, I fell in love, and I was heartbroken. Yoga calls these samskaras. Samskaras are traumatic experiences that are embedded in the body, which lead to repetitive thoughts and actions, which lead to repetitive circumstances. In 2002, I received a life-threatening cancer diagnosis. I decided to travel the world and find healers. One morning when I was practicing yoga in Peru, this old man came. He sat and watched me. And he asked me, "What are you doing?" I said, "Gymnastics." The next day, he was there again. And again he asked me, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Yoga." The third day, he was there again. And now he asked me, "Do you know what you're doing?" I didn't know what to say. I said, "No, I don't know. Why don't you tell me?" The old man stood up, approached me, and asked me to imagine a hologram of a body. And then he said, "You are opening the rivers of your life, and as the tides rise, they come out of the windows of yourself to tell the world who you are and what you want." That was the beginning of my friendship and my apprenticeship with my beloved teacher, Don Manuel Portugal. Till today, he calls me mi espejo, my mirror. I practice with him. I learn from him. I found out why we do yoga from a shaman. Why do we do yoga? Yoga tells us that we hold our samskaras in our meridians, and as the flow of electricity is interrupted, they are projected in our luminous field. They actually warp our luminous field and determine the way we view the world. Our luminous field then in turn beacons them out to the world and attracts the trauma to occur again. In each yoga posture, we open one, two, or a set of meridians and clear samskaras out of the physical and the energy body. We begin to develop a more radiant and symmetrical luminous field that assists us to see the world anew. One night, by the fire, under the Andean stars, Don Manuel talked to me about the three most important power animals of the Inca shamans: the serpent, the jaguar, and the condor. The serpent teaches us how to shed our skin and let go of the past. In yoga, it represents the body. The jaguar is on the top of the food chain and therefore knows no fear. The jaguar teaches us how to think without the element of fear. Instead of reacting, we begin to act in the world. In yoga, the jaguar represents the mind. The condor flies high above our lives and is always liberated, and in yoga represents the spirit. Yoga, meaning bringing together, helps us heal our mind, our body, and our spirit, creating thus a strong totem within us. The Jaguar Path is a fusion of yoga and shamanism. It offers 20 shamanic tools that will enable you to heal and empower others. It also provides a Yoga Alliance teacher certificate, and in the 9 months, you will learn many tools to help you navigate through life.